All right. Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nikolai here.
You know, I really like that. That was very calming and peaceful.
Good, I'm glad.
Good. Jodi here. And today we are checking out another of our...
It's actually like right there. I think I'm Campbell.
most beloved comedians, Sarah
Millican.
Millican.
Oh.
Millican.
Millican.
And we're reacting to
She can.
Oh my God.
Mill. With an I.
And we're reacting to the 7 signs of aging. Can't wait. It's going to say body aches, gray hair.
Oh, yeah. Balding.
Wrinkles. Or she's going to say you're forgetting things.
Fatness.
You can't sit down on the floor.
Can no longer
Crisscross
recall.
applesauce any longer.
Aching
Your
back.
knees pop. You can't go on roller coasters because you black out in the middle of
Nausea.
them.
It's like one of those medicine commercials. These side effects, you're probably aging. But we're checking this out from Sarah Millican. She is absolutely hilarious. And I caught like the first 2 seconds when I was choosing the video.
Oh,
she
way to go.
Asked some kind of question. She says, give me a woo. I thought that was really clever. Like, give me a woo. Like, that's like a very quick sound. Woo! It's not something like clapping forever. It's like in the class, you say, okay, let's clap for this person. And some people just do it forever and ever. It's okay, we got it. I actually have a rule in my class. Triple clap. 1, 2, 3. Done. I want to hear it going forever.
As soon as they keep going, I'm like, I got a little
or like the
composer, and we're done.
Nonsense. But give me a woo.
But if I say give me a woo, my kids would be like, woo! They keep going and going.
Yeah, that annoyed me too. So, if you like our reaction to this, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload of videos.
Suppositots. Tots.
Toots.
Wish we had some taper tots.
Boots.
Here we go.
Give me a woo if you've heard of the term, the 7 signs of aging. Oh, there's quite a lot of you. For those of you who haven't, let me tell you what they are. The 7 signs of aging
like
are
legit.
this: dark spots, wrinkles, saggy skin, dry skin, dull skin, and visible pores.
Nice.
And the reason they're all skin related is because this is what we're told by skincare companies. This is not what my 7 signs of aging are. I've written them down for you.
She does have flawless
This is my
skin.
7 signs of aging. Number 1, you have more baths than showers. Mostly because you got more time, but also because sometimes things need a steep.
Oh my.
Number 2, the menopause, which mostly affects women, but can affect some men who live with the women who are going through the menopause. And to those men, I say boo who. One thing you might not know is that before the menopause there's something called the perimenopause, and before that is the perimenopause, where you still get the hot sweats, but they smell of lemon and herb.
Nice.
Some of you are pretending you're too posh for a Nando's joke, which is hilarious given where we are. Number 3, your neck. People look at your neck a lot more after you hit 40. My neck is fine, thanks very much. All I have, and it's nothing medical, it's nothing to worry about, is a line that goes across it from left to right. What it looks like I was beheaded a long time ago, and it's healing really well. The only trouble I ever get from my neck is that every now and again that line needs a little dust.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Number 4, piles. Give us a cheer. No, don't. I occasionally suffer from piles. How I know they're bad is that my farts sound different.
Yes.
Number 5, you need a weekly tablet box. Give me a woo if you, like me, use a weekly tablet box. Loads of you. Sometimes it's the only way I know what day it is. Or Tuesday's tablets
medicine.
must be Tuesday. When I collect my tablets from the
like, what was
chemist, they
that?
fill a shopping bag. They fill a fucking shopping bag. Now, the last time this happened, I bumped into a woman that I know. I'd call her a friend, but I wouldn't mean it. We've all got those people, haven't we? You know those people you don't remember how you got them in your life, so you don't know how to get rid of them. She's one of those. She's not a nice lady. She makes me feel uncomfortable. But I bumped into her. She pointed to my thankfully unmarked shopping bag, and she said, have you been treating yourself? And I just said, yeah, because I thought, what's the alternative? What I really want to say is, oh no, in here are some anxiety meds that make this fucking conversation bearable. Also, if we do have any really young people in the room, a pillbox is not what you take to a nightclub. Different thing. Although, if you are in a nightclub, it's still important to take your meds, isn't it? My thyroid's not going to start working just because I've had a hooch, is it? No.
Pillbox is also an ammo thing.
Number 6, your skin. People look at your skin when you're born, and then nothing for 40 years, and then everybody's got an opinion about your skin. A friend of mine said, your skin's nice. I said, thank you. She said, can I ask a question? I said, sure. She said, do you use fillers? Now, I'm about to tell you something that you might find a little bit disappointing in me, because I said, yes, it's true, I do use fillers. They're not the traditional kind. I call them cakes and pies. I put poison in your face when you could put lovely things in your mouth. Just don't understand the logic, I really don't.
I agree.
I do like to buy skincare. I refuse, however, to buy anything that calls itself anti-wrinkle, because I myself am not anti-wrinkle. I've got wrinkles, I'll get more, it's absolutely fine. I'm not going to spend 30 quid on something that reckons it stops for time. I'm not doing that. I buy moisturiser for the same reason we all buy moisturiser, because isn't it nice to feel a little bit slippy before bedtime? Oh my God. The last time I bought skincare, the website I bought it from said, because you've spent over X amount of money entitled to a free sample, choose one of the following things, we'll send it on. Great, I love a freebie. The one I chose, though, was purely out of curiosity, because it was called Youth Serum. And I thought, what the f*** is Youth Serum? Are they going to send me the skin of a child to lie over my own?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then I thought, what if it looks like teddy bear ham? I love teddy bear ham. And then I thought, how youth are we talking? Am I going to get pulled over by the police while I'm driving my car? And they're going to go, how are you driving this? And I'm going to go, I'm 47, I'm just covered in teddy bear ham, look. But also, Youth Serum to me sounds too much like teenage boys' jizz.
Your sheets are covered in Youth Serum, Jamie, you dirty bastard.
I imagine there's factories, just teenage lad lined up after teenage lad, just cracking one out to a catalogue. And number 7 on my list of the 7 signs of aging is you. It's a privilege to get old, because not everybody gets the chance.
Wow.
That was nice.
And I don't just mean people we've lost, I also mean people like Madonna. Stay with me. So, whenever Madonna pops up on my Instagram, I always feel bad for her. Poor Madonna. Why isn't she allowed to get old? Doesn't seem fair that we're all allowed to get old and she isn't. I would like to never see Madonna again, because then I can imagine she's retired, she's clocked off. She's sitting on the sofa in like stained jogging bottoms, watching Escape to the Country on a loop. Maybe she pops to being cute, treats herself to one of those garden kneeler pads. You know the garden kneeler pads? Doesn't even cross her mind she could use it for blowjobs. Doesn't even cross her mind. Because she's retired. She could hang a crucifix back up on the wall instead of jamming it in her fanny like she did when I saw her at the Manchester Arena that time. I'm sure Jesus would be relieved. And he's been in some tough spots, as we know. She could reappropriate a cone bra for when people come round, turn it upside down, crisps in one, nuts in the other. I think it might be because she's in America. I think if she was over here, we'd treat her better. I think if she's over here, the rest of her career would pan out as follows. I think she'd do 6 months behind the bar at the Queen Vic. Then she'd do a regional theatre tour of Calendar Girls with 2 loose women in a Nolan. And finally, she would a professional dancer. Sorry, do Strictly. You do have to spare a thought for the people who aren't allowed to get old. I, for one, can't wait to let myself go a bit more. Thanks for...
That was interesting how it transitioned into like the Madonna thing.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Like, I recently saw
Oh my gosh.
a clip of her, and she's like in an outfit I would expect like a 20-year-old to wear on stage. Her fishnets,
Doesn't she have a lot of
and, like,
Botox
knee-high.
and plastic surgery
Yeah.
stuff too? I want to say like I recently saw it was. I don't know when Botox is ever good for some people. Sorry, I know some people that have to take a little bit of it for whatever reason. I'm not sure how accurate that is. But for people that use a lot of it, like I don't know how it ever works out. Like it just never looks good. Like it's always like the worst thing ever. And I get the idea, like, to make sure you, like, don't have any wrinkles and all that kind of stuff, but it just ends up being like this. People are probably watching this, like, what are you talking about? I'm stuffing my face right now with this stuff.
All I know is it reminds me of a song by Death Cab for Cutie, and he has a line in it saying, "I can't wait to go gray." And I've just always thought that. Like, now I cover my grays, but I'm not, yeah.
You know, what's I'm trying to say? Wait, it'll come eventually.
But what I
No
mean
rush.
is, like, I'm not trying to stop. Like, I don't spend tons and tons of money on anti-wrinkle cream. You know that. But, or any of that stuff. But she's right. Like, in certain people, I feel like to try to stay like Madonna, like celebrities who are trying to stay in, like you and I talked about it, with certain actors and actresses, there's not always a role for
When you get older, yeah.
a 50, 60-year-old woman. Like,
Especially for women, yeah.
yeah, so I get their idea of trying to stay young. I don't want to. I want to age and retire.
But there's a difference. Like, there's honestly a difference when you're like 75 and you haven't had any plastic surgery, any Botox, and then all of a sudden you just pop like 100 pounds of the stuff, 100 ounces of that stuff inside your, and it's like, whoa. Like, you can't like unsee it. Like, you're over for Thanksgiving and you're just sitting there like missing your mouth with your food because you're just like, oh my gosh. And I'm not trying to be rude, but like, that's how bad it is for so many of these people. And it's just we expect you to get older. We expect, like, they act like wrinkles are like the plague or some nonsense.
I think for Madonna, though, she's got like this sex image. And
When has she been relevant in the last 15 years?
I know, but I think for her, like,
Who
she wants to
cares?
keep that image.
I get it. Everyone's got their own personal thing, but all I'm trying to say is a lot of decisions we make as people is because we think that other people are judging us or thinking a certain way, when in reality, nobody cares. They're making fun of you more now because of what you've done to yourself. Anyways, really enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed our reaction to it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.
Goodbye.